Hi, welcome to Inspiration Daily for February 4th, 2022. Today's inspiration is play. I suspect, without remembering exactly every single Inspiration Daily I've posted since October 5th, 2021, I suspect that play is a theme. um, I'm a Capricorn. They say we're the old children of the zodiac, meaning we're born old and we're old souls. And the early part of our lives we tend to be very serious, tend to have a lot of responsibility, tend to carry the weight of the world on our shoulders, and as we age chronologically, our spirit becomes more youthful, sort of like the psychological version of, let's say, a Benjamin Button, because that's the only reference that comes to mind at this moment. And so, you see a woman who is well into her into midlife playing with these masks, and why not? I mean, they give me tremendous joy. And what it does is um you know first I had them on a wall. I had them up on a wall, and I'm like, why are they on the wall? They're masks. And this was before the pandemic. So when we started wearing masks to cover our nose and mouth, I thought, mask. Wore, what if I wore a mask, like a COVID mask, and then I wore this? So that first got me to take the masks down off of the wall. And now that I've been going through my decluttering, um, I'm making discoveries. I'm having adventures, and um, ooh, I and so now I'm really following the breadcrumbs, and I know that I did a an inspiration daily on following the breadcrumbs. And so the masks, I I started with, you know seeing the masks in the Dollar Tree, and they reminded me of my time spent in Venice, and how I wanted to buy a handcrafted Venetian mask in Venice, but but they're hundreds and thousands of dollars. These beautiful leather masks. And so I just needed to appreciate it and leave it in Italy, leave the masks in Italy. And so every time I pass these masks, it just spoke to me. And I'm a big fan of the poet Rumi, and he offers so many quotes that talk about listening to yourself and to your soul and to your heart, and following images even if you don't understand the images. And that's what I'm doing. And so now I'm wearing these masks in Inspiration Daily, and uh, I'm just wearing these masks in Inspiration Daily. I don't know what that quote means. There's no end game to it necessarily. It's just what it is in the moment. And to me, that's the inspiration, to be with whatever comes to you. If and I think that's the challenge that some people have. If they want to be artists, they want to paint, they want to sculpt, they want to write, they're so busy judging their ideas and not just being present with what comes up, that's what gets you stuck. You're forget about what other people think. You're giving yourself so much grief internally about what you should and shouldn't do. And so this journey of the mask, the journey of the mask, I don't know what this is, but I'm following it. Um, and that's today's inspiration. It's the journey. It's the journey of the mask, and I don't know where it may lead. It may lead nowhere. It just may be what it is today at this moment, and that's okay. If the pandemic has taught us anything, I think. I mean, if I know so many people suffered in so many different ways. And if you were not one of those people, or if you were one of those people and you've recovered, or you're putting your life back together, um, for me, one of the takeaways from these last couple of years is, you know what, tomorrow is promised to no one. Nobody gets out of this life alive. And if it's not hurting anyone, and engage, indulge your simple pleasures. You That in itself is the end. Yeah. It doesn't mean you're gonna blow up on YouTube, or you're gonna become, I mean, I don't know, maybe you will, but that's not the goal of this is just showing up for myself as authentically as I possibly can. And nobody says anything to Lady Gaga when she wears a meat dress, or when she wears an ostrich on her head, right? Because she's a celebrity. And it's that kind of, I think that's one of the reasons why, well, there's probably a lot of reasons why people are drawn to celebrities, why we are in the United States. But I know one of the reasons why I look at someone like Lady Gaga, or somebody like Andre RuPaul Charles, is because they are so larger than life. And they're not larger than life because they're famous. They became famous because they're larger than life, because they stepped fully into who they are. And so that's the message for today. That's the inspiration. I'm not saying that's going to guarantee anybody fame or fortune, but I can say it comes with a sense of gratification and peace. Take care. Enjoy.